a doctor built her full-service pet clinic, there was nothing in the area but a dead-end street and a cul-de-sac. It seemed so out of place that she asked God for a sign. Was this really the right move? Well, 15 years later, she's definitely gotten her answer. Here's her story in today's Good for Her.
You don't decide to become a veterinarian, you're born a veterinarian. He says, "Can I have a cookie?" I know.
Can you sit?
And you just have to go get trained to do it.
Dr. Kimberly Sheets has had the honor of working as a veterinarian for 28 years. She's held the professional title for that long, but says the calling came when she was just 5 years old.
In the kindergarten class in like the first grade, they would pull me out of class to determine the sex of these little tiny baby gerbils so that somebody wants 2 girls or someone wants 2 boys. I guess I should have known then that I was probably going to end up doing this.
Her passion for animals developed even more as she got older. She was in high school when she knew she specifically wanted to do something about pet overpopulation. She started feeding feral cats at an apartment complex on her after-school newspaper route. What started with 7 became 22 by spring.
Back then there was not a TNR program, trap, neuter, and return. That's become very mainstream now. I had to trap the remaining cats and I sent them to the shelter where I know they were euthanized. And as a child, that was probably the hardest thing I ever had to do because I loved them. I did. And so I said, there has got to be a better way. And I could not see a better way than to be, to complete my dream of becoming a veterinarian and actually helping someone like myself that needed help with that problem.
Dr. Sheets started her own practice, Sheets Pet Clinic, in December of 2008, a place that's open to all rescues and does high-volume spay-neuter at approximately 30 plus a day.
This is a very unique practice model. I'm not sure there's anywhere else in the state that's doing high-volume spay-neuter and operating a regular clinic that hospitalizes patients, that sees sick animals, that kind of does everything.
Including operating a cat-kitten adoption program that usually has more than 100 adoptions a year.
My spiritual gift is the gift of service, and so I'm happiest when I'm helping people.
The practice is now celebrating 15 years on Chimney Rock Court in Greensboro. Dr. Sheets doesn't take credit for its impact or longevity. Instead, she says God owns the business. She just runs it.
My journey in building this practice brought me closer to God than anything, because those first couple years, especially the first year, was a faith journey.
Dr. Sheets is honest about how this career comes with a lot of sacrifices. She says it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. And sometimes the work can be depressing. She's learned to prioritize her mental health and has become a mentor for other women in the profession to do the same.
I actually have talked to a lot of women, especially about that in here. I have what I call divine appointments. I actually know when they're happening. And it's like people will say, "You don't know how much I needed to hear what you just said." Look at his teeth. It's a blessing to be able to not just be a veterinarian here and do all of that, but to reach people for God, and help people in other ways than just the medicine part with their animals.
Absolutely. Dr. Sheets is very big on her spiritual gifts. Well, Dr. Sheets says she's seen the overpopulation issue get better with dogs over the years, but it's still a major problem with cats. Her clinic has helped as far away as Watauga County, where a transport of 20 cats at a time are spayed and neutered and sent back to the region.
Wow.